Life lessons, the 8 principles most people learn too late. There are certain lessons we learn in life that seem simple in retrospect, but take far longer to learn than they should have. These lessons can help us avoid common pitfalls, experience less stress, and live happier lives overall. If you're ready to make these kinds of life-altering changes, start with these 8 principles most people learn too late in life. In this video, I will explore some of these principles that you can use as building blocks. 1. Rejoice in others' success. We live in a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages telling us that we need to be successful. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game and feel like we're not good enough. But instead of letting envy consume us, we should rejoice in others' success. Here's why. 2. Aspire to inspire. Aspire to inspire. You can be the light in somebody else's life by simply being yourself and sharing your story. There are people all around you who need what you have to offer, so don't be afraid to share your gifts with the world. Every day, make it a goal to touch somebody's life in a positive way. It doesn't have to be a big gesture, just a kind word or a helping hand can make all the difference. 3. Listen more than you speak. We've all been there, in a conversation where we feel like we're not being heard. Maybe the other person is talking over us, or maybe they just don't seem to be listening. Either way, it can be frustrating. But have you ever stopped to think about how often you yourself are the one doing the talking? 4. Visualize the end goal of any task. The old saying goes, a goal without a plan is just a wish. But what about when you don't even know what your goal is? It can be tough to get started on anything when you're not sure where you're going. That's why it's important to have a clear vision of the end goal in mind before starting any task. 5. Focus on what is within your control. One of the most important life lessons is to focus on what is within your control. There are so many things in life that we can't control, from the weather to other people's actions. Trying to control the uncontrollable is a recipe for frustration and anxiety. But if we focus on what we can control, our own thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can live a much more peaceful and productive life. 6. Give back to those who are kind to you. One of the best things you can do in life is to give back to those who have been kind to you. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture, even a simple act of kindness can make someone's day. Plus, it feels good to pay it forward. Here are a few ideas on how to show your appreciation. 7. Cultivate abundance, not scarcity. Most people see the world through a lens of scarcity. They believe there's not enough to go around, so they have to hustle and grind to get ahead. But this mindset actually creates more scarcity. When you focus on abundance, you open yourself up to new opportunities. You realize that there is enough for everyone and that you don't have to take more than your fair share. 8. Let go of unimportant things. In order to focus on what's truly important in life, you have to learn to let go of unimportant things. This can be anything from material possessions to grudges and resentments. Holding on to these things only weighs you down and prevents you from moving forward.